Okay, I think I have all my stuff up where it needs to be. Hello everybody. How is everyone doing today? Greetings to King Yuli and Mara as well. Glad to have you for a little bit, Yuli, even though it's not too long. Still glad to have you. And Mara, you get to watch it without slow Wi-Fi. Hooray! Awesome. How are you guys doing? Alright, let's see if I still remember how to play this game. Where was I? Hello, Catherine. How are you doing? Okay, I think I loaded the right save file. I was looking through them and I'm like, this one says September, so I'm assuming that's the right one. I know we did the beach episode last. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, NAOMI. That's how we're gonna start this? Alright, that's spicy. Alright. Hello, Doc Wildcard. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I guess I'll do quirky. Why not? And this is your dream as well as mine, which we've done before. I'm saving this. You know, I've never done the basic option for this. I think I'm gonna do it just for funsies. You sure about that? I'm guessing the others in your family tree may not see me the same way. Particularly considering I'm more like the invasive fern growing out of the family trunk. I did scoop up your grandson's job. Yeah, about that. And hello, ladies first. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Yeah, the conflicts today, Mara. Oof. It's gonna be rough. And JJ, good to see you too. How are you? It's a metaphor, dear, not a legally binding status. Although, I'd be happy to have you over for Thanksgiving dinner all the same. Aw, Francine. I love you, Francine. I feel like Naomi would not be keen to sell out the dream, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Eating ramen on a hot summer's day. Ooh, lucky you. And JJ's making dinner. What are you having for dinner today? Okay, we're gonna take Naomi with us. I fire off a quick text to Naomi to summon her from the murky depths of her tiny workshop.
Hi!
Hey, Naomi. And hello, Game Dan. How are you doing? Lurking for the moment? No problem. Good luck with your house cleaning, sir. Oh man, right on your 25th birthday? That's crazy, Mara. Man, timing. Oh, glad your holiday was good, though.
Hi! What's up? Wanna go out for dinner? Maybe see a movie?
I had a different sort of date in mind. Now, don't freak out when I say this, okay?
I'm already freaking out, I think.
Francine wants us to meet with NAOMI to discuss what's hopefully a joint venture, but more likely a buyout.
Okay, now I'm not freaking out, I'm freaking annoyed.
Hey!
Ugh. The nerve of that guy! Thinking he can toss money around and step on every little arcade out there.
I know you don't like Deco's Palace, but I need your help on this, Naomi. You know arcades better than anyone here. A free Sunday at the Hard Rock Cafe. Damn! Congrats, girl. That's awesome. I know. Whenever you say don't freak out to someone, inevitably they start freaking out. It never helps. I want to get an accurate look into how Deco runs things. Will you come with me?
Okay. I won't like it, but okay. Just do the right thing, yeah? Turn him down. I'll go wrap up my work and join you in a minute.
I knew you wouldn't want me to sell out the dream. Alright, just don't make a big deal. It's fine. We're here. It'll be fine.
Ugh. My skin crawls just looking at this. It's trying to do too much all at once. Is it an arcade? A family restaurant? A sports bar? A casino? An esports venue? Yes, 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 and yes.
Kind of sounds like some of my arcade combinations in the past. Whoops.
Meaning you get drunks, super competitive players, super casual players, and tons of kids all jammed into the same place.
Pork chops, dressing, and collard greens, and a blueberry cheesecake. Ooh, that sounds delightful. I honestly... maybe the second one? So I'm like, she likes bold stuff sometimes, but I don't think she'd like that. So I'm gonna try 2. So their target demographic is boozed out 10-year-olds who throw shoryukens between gobbling down hot wings and yanking a slot machine lever.
Good one.
Hey, good job, everybody.
I think the goal is to have something for everyone, but that means it's not particularly great at any one of those things. I don't really mind any of those things, but mix them and things get weird. Casino and a kid's arcade, notably. That's just wrong.
Facts.
Let's just get on with this. I'll go do a quick inventory of their game section and catch up with you later if I don't see you over there.
Okay, some time to kill. But not that much time to kill. I'll need to be choosy. What do I want to check out while waiting for my dinner date with Destiny? Where did she say she was gonna go? The game section. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. I guess we should go see what sort of games they have. I decide to focus on trying to find games. So... okay. So you just popped in, right? Yeah. I'm wandering off a bit dazed.
What? I just overheard that. OMG, is she serious? Deco just destroys old games?
Sounds like it. I wonder if that's why he sent a buyer to Donna Wood just to get more rare games off the market. Seems like a waste, but...
Objection.
The nerve! To disrespect these classic games that way. He must be struck down in the name of justice!
Well, to play the devil's advocate... maybe 2? Objection! Exactly. I'm gonna try 2. He can have our Mr. Moopy when he pries it from our cold dead hands.
Isn't that kinda in poor taste when Percy's facing a fatal heart condition?
Girl! Right. Extricating foot from mouth?
Still, I'm happy you feel that way. Together, we'll stand up to NAOMI and all this evil schemes.
Naomi wanders off to frown deeply at other games. Well, as long as she's, not frowning deeply at me, that's good. I guess I'll go check out the tournament. Why not? Okay, now we're just about to meet the man himself.
I feel greasy just sitting here. And I think a kid threw a french fry in my hair.
Rude. This won't take long, I promise. I'm not real impressed by what I've seen here tonight.
Okay, and I promise not to, leap across the table and throttle the guy. I'll just keep quiet unless I see a reason to jump in.
Speak up if you need to speak up, Naomi. I brought you with me for a reason.
I know, just... I'll keep my worst impulses in check is what I'm saying. Right, here we go.
Okay, get our food. And there is the boy. It's a shame Miss Francine couldn't join us. I was looking forward to enjoying her sweet smile once more. But that said, I'm always happy to meet with,
Naomi.
Ah, that's right. Miss Fairchild, Chief Technician at the Funplex. Welcome.
I take it Francine has kept you up to speed and explained our prior meetings to you?
Yes. May I go through all your questions and see if Naomi has anything to add? What
Think
happened?
about this.
What happened? True, nostalgia could earn a few points off those old games. But the newer redemption games earn 10 times as much. Why bother? Ah, you're lurking again, Samantha, no problem. Welcome to you, though. Good to see you. Uh-oh, Naomi looks like she's about to explode. Her knuckles are white and her face is contorted in anger.
Objection.
Because they're our history! The shared cultural history of all gamers everywhere!
She jumps up, her hands balled in a fist shaking by her side as she stands her ground.
You can't throw away history. You can't stomp it out. It's still there. We remember. And we love those games.
I don't follow.
Pardon, but can't you simply buy some digital remake of it on a game console if you want to play it that badly?
Oh.
That's not what we want, and you know it. We love arcades, not consoles, and not casinos.
Excuse me.
Miss Fairchild, I understand you have very strong opinions about my business, but you are only a guest here. I'm here to meet with Miss Wave Rider. And Miss Wave Rider brought Miss Fairchild along for a reason. Ah, I apologize. That was rude of me. But nevertheless, the facts stand. Those games are not earners. Not compared to the stock of Deco's palace. Naomi frowns, sitting back down and looking annoyed, but deciding to hold back for now. She doesn't look that pleased. It's not a face I often, see. Hold on. So what about the others? Well, Mr. Cooper is a capable accountant, so I'm certain he'd be welcome in the new facility. But we can hash out staffing later on, after settling the bigger picture questions. He didn't even mention Naomi, a fact she hasn't missed, looking increasingly concerned. This is going well, as it always does. I'm trying to think. Definitely not the bottom two. Let's try one. I purposefully keep my hands at my side rather than shaking his offered hand. We are family. I'm sorry, Mr. Nami, but I don't feel the Funplex is compatible with your vision of the future. We have our own spirit, our own dream, and we must follow it. We're a family of gamers with deep friendships. I'm not certain that family could endure the changes you're proposing to our beloved Funplex. I do appreciate the offer, believe me, and I'd be glad if we could part from this meeting as friends. Deco pauses, looking me once over before slowly lowering his hand. I can feel his eyes on me. He's obviously not happy with my answer, but we followed Francine's instructions and kept it professional. There is nothing he can do but accept our answer.
Unfortunate.
I see. I suppose I should thank you for your candor in turn. It's difficult to find people in this industry willing to show respect to their elders. I'm not closing the door on the idea of a partnership, mind you, but if you'd like to go it alone for now, who am I to get in the way of that? Oh, 100%, Mara. I can't wait to cuss him out when we're on the queen bee route. As he rises up from his chair, he takes a deep breath in. He turns away for a split second before rounding back and looking me dead in the eyes.
But be aware, if we are not partners, we must be rivals. It'll bring me no particular pleasure, but I'm afraid that I cannot allow a rival. I am obligated to bring the full weight of the palace to bear on you. Hopefully, one day you'll realize the error you've made tonight.
That does not inspire me with a lot of confidence, JJ. Oh no.
And, as a sign of respect, your personal offer to join my empire will remain open, so you can escape the inevitable fall of your little arcade.
Once more, Deco turns sharply on his walking cane and walks away from the table. Naomi breathes a little easier as Deco departs.
Wow! You handled that way better than I would have. I'd have told the guy off for daring to think he could ruin our Funplex and turn it into one of his cookie-cutter kitty casinos.
Thank you.
Aw. She's like, I would have totally gone off on him. Thank you for being a bigger person. And Kit, hello! How are you doing? Good to see you.
Crystal, thank you. I'm glad you protected our dreams. Now let's get the heck out of here. Francine will be happy to hear the good news. I want to be there tomorrow when you tell her.
Yeah, about that. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Oh, I don't remember, Naomi actually crying. I don't remember this face before. Was I always focused on, like, reading and not on the actual tears? Oh, no! I find only dark expressions and tears. My stomach starts to knot, and I feel the color drain from my face as I see their downtrodden and gloomy expressions, tears welling up in their eyes. It was there before? Okay. I'm glad I'm as observant as I am. Oh, no. Naomi quickly dabs at her face, hoping I won't notice. What's going on? We turned Echo down last night. Why is everybody so...
Crystal, it's Francine.
Immediately a dark pit swells in my stomach.
She passed away last night in her sleep. I'm told it was very peaceful. This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
The news hits me like a slap to the face. My hands shake and my lower lip quivers. I try to say something at first, but words can't form due to the lump in my throat. Family. She told me I was family. And now... she's gone. Naomi and Ashley look to me, their beacon of hope, wanting and wishing for me to make this all better. I'm not sure anything I can say will ease our sadness. Heck, I'm not sure if I can even formulate full sentences at this moment. I take a deep breath, drawing all matters of strength from tips to toes. I look at them with empathy in my eyes before opening my mouth. Francine. She was a wonderful human with an even more beautiful heart. She had many happy years with her husband Frederick. Decades spent here at the Funplex doing her best to make everybody smile and have a good time. I wish she could be with us now. And I can't help but smile when I think of how great a life she led. How happy she'd be with how it all turned out. Let's remember her how she was. Beautiful. Francine will be missed.
Thank you.
I miss her so much, Crystal. If Francine was here, your words would have made her so happy.
Naomi emits a ragged sigh, a slight tinge of anger entering her sorrowful voice after.
Maybe it's for the best she's not alive to see what happened today.
What? Before I can get an answer, my attention is drawn by two people emerging from the back offices. I turn my head to see who it is. I'm so sorry that you had such a horrible day, Kit. I hope tomorrow is better for you, as well. Sending hugs and good vibes your way. Before I can get an answer, my attention is drawn by two people emerging from the back offices. I turn my head to see who it is. With everything going on, I barely noticed that Gavin was missing, and as he approaches, the disdain on his face is easy to read. It's settled, then, apparently. In light of Francine's passing, our legal owner is now...
Good morning, employees of Deco's Fun Zone.
What? But we turned you down. There wasn't a sale. The confusion on my face is obvious. Let's see if we can skip a little bit. Hold on. I want to see what he says to Naomi.
Let me explain.
Let's see. Deco continues on. Naomi rolls her eyes, fully expecting this to come after Deco let Ashley go.
Why am I not surprised? Behold my not surprised face.
Miss Fairchild, while you're formidable with archaic technology, I don't feel you're a good fit for the modern games of Deco's Fun Zone. I have to let you go. But don't worry. No. Hold on.
Now.
Goodbye.
That evil-minded, black-hearted, no good...
Naomi, focus. We have work to do.
Work?
To save what we can of the Funplex.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Alright, we put everything in the van, and that's that. Feeling pretty hopeless.
Hey.
There we go. Time to get us out of our depression slump.
Hey, Crystal. Guess who's here?
Hello.
And the two of them just waltz right into the bathroom, with my mouth still frosty with toothpaste and unwashed for a week pajamas on my bod. Hey.
Oh, don't freak out. I've seen you in worse.
Oh? When was this? I was not informed of this.
Listen, are you two free today? I'd like to invite you out for lunch. It feels like ages since we last spent some time together.
It was the funeral.
Right. Anyway, Juniper, you want lunch, right?
Definitely.
Of course!
Sweet.
It's settled. We'll all head out for a nice afternoon. We'll wait just outside for you to get, presentable. More presentable than that.
But guess there's no avoiding it. Best I can do is play along, try to be good company for Naomi. It's unfair to keep pushing her aside like this. I switch from pajamas to actual normal clothes, even if my actual normal clothes could probably double as pajamas, and get ready to roll out. Aw, Mara, I'm so sorry that you had a rough morning. Good vibes to you as well. Favorite character so far? If it wasn't for that stupid conflict, Teo would, miles away be my favorite. That stupid conflict, really ruined stuff, though. Probably... I'm torn between Percy and Gavin after that. There are things I liked about both of them. Probably Percy, I think. I think maybe Percy might be my favorite so far. He's just so lovable. The three of us pile into a bus, taking off for destinations unknown. Unknown to me, at least. They clearly know where they're going. I'm not particularly talkative on the way there, and painfully aware of it. I feel awkward. Like I should say something, but don't know what to say. So Juniper carries on a conversation with Naomi, the two of them content to chirp away without me. Exactly, Mara. That's how I feel too.
you can tell it's not really the New York subway because the signs aren't in Helvetica. That's the telltale mistake that it's just like Vancouver or something.
I try several times to join in the conversation, but when I open my mouth, the words aren't there. I'm lousy company, aren't I? I don't know why Naomi is even still interested in me. The family curse can't be broken. What if this is as good as it gets? What if there's really no hope? Naomi deserves better than this hot mess of a person she's tied herself to. Eventually, we arrive at our destination, a little arcade-themed restaurant, combining games and alcohol and dining into one tidy package.
Here we go!
Unusually excited to be going to some rundown little dive, Juniper hurries on in without me dragging Naomi with her. And I'm left all alone in the parking lot. Okay. With a shrug, I open the door and enter the darkened locale. Oh, good for you, Mara. I hope that helps. Is this place even open for business yet? None of the lights are on. Hello? Juniper, where'd you go? Okay, this is now unnecessarily creepy. But before I can wonder if a giant animatronic bear is going to leap out and eat my face, the house lights come up.
Surprise! Happy Intervention Day, Crystal!
What? What she said. We're staging an intervention on your behalf.
And we're also having a wake for Francine. Since we weren't really welcome at her funeral and couldn't really hang around for the ceremony.
Yeah! We didn't get the chance to heal properly, considering Deco kicked us all out before we could really do anything about anything. And here we are. So it's a wake and an intervention.
A wake-tervention, maybe?
Oh, wake-tervention. Really?
Correctamundo.
Yep, it was my idea. Well, my Iris came up with the idea and gave me all the contact information I needed, but basically my idea, right? Just the thing to pick you up when you're feeling down.
Alright, and then you guys are here. Okay, we're gonna skip
Hello.
through
Well,
until there she is.
Ooh, cake! I mean my turn! Crystal, you were a true friend of the Funplex.
How frustrating.
Unlike the bastards who own it now.
Positivity, Naomi. We're emphasizing positivity today.
Right.
Wonderful.
Remember back at Donna Wood when we found those kittens? You helped me save them. You're not just a friend of arcade games, but of all living things. Not that arcade games are alive, of course.
I choose not to mention Polybius.
You asked Francine nicely for her blanket, which really helped out. I even adopted a kitten. Little Pingo is very happy at my apartment. So cute. I know you're not happy with how things turned out. I'm not really happy about it either. It sucks, but we did good things together in the time we had.
Hamza has arrived.
Hamza! And yes, ladies first, the game's secret route is Juniper, which we've already done. My heart swells as she begins, because she didn't say it earlier.
And above all, I love you, Crystal. Until recently, my life's been all about loving games. But games can't love you back. It's a very lonely life to devote yourself to a thing entirely.
And Gigi, welcome, my dude. How are you doing? Good to see you. I know, I cry with you, Yuli. Where's the Hamza route?
Through you, my world's opening up. I'm talking to people, trying to connect with them instead of hiding in my little workshop. I'm feeling more and more alive. If I'd never met you, I don't think I'd ever have felt totally complete. And I'd like to think I help you feel that way too.
That's true, Mara. We can imagine it. I'm speechless. Okay. I don't want this to end. I want my dream back. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's do this. The Funplex was my dream. I came to see that in time. A wonderful place where friends could have fun together, away from their troubles and cares. You're alive? Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're alive. I want to keep sharing that dream with you. There's only one way to make that a reality. We open our own arcade. Everyone in this room loved the Funplex and misses it dearly. We'll always miss Francine. But in honor of what we've lost, we need to keep fighting. I'm ready. Are you? Who will help me start a new dream?
I'd be honored to join your dream, Crystal.
Woohoo!
The Funplex saved me in a lot of ways. I won't let it go so easily. I'd love to join you.
As would I.
Faced with the prospect of spending my remaining days at home or at some other arcade, I'm absolutely in favor of love. I may be a mere customer, but my heart called the Funplex home, and it'll call your new arcade home as well.
You've got my thanks, both of you. Okay, this is no longer a wake intervention, people. Now it's a conspiracy.
A Wachter conspiracy!
It's a Wachter-conspiracy. Sure, why not? We settle down around a table, a nice round one, to discuss the future. I'm leading the show, but I don't take the spotlight, not this time. We have to all work together to make this dream a reality. Okay, so to start, we gotta get our funding. So, let's... I'm torn between the barcade and just the straight up, you know, just ye old arcade that we had before. Correct, Mara. We definitely have to name the arcade after Naomi. I'm gonna flip a coin between the barcade and just a normal arcade. Heads for the barcade, tails for just a video arcade. Wah! Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be a barcade. Oh, hold on. Come back to me, Naomi, my girl. Any thoughts, everybody? Game focus.
Sweet!
Retro games! It's gotta be all about retro games. You know I'm capable of keeping those older games in tip-top shape. If we focus on retro games, we could serve an audience that Deco's completely ignoring.
As would I.
I would agree with Miss Fairchild. Retro games are an untapped market. I'll grant it wouldn't pull in as much profit, but we know gamers are seeking them. We don't have to make all the money, just enough to keep our pure and untainted dream afloat. And we can do that with a well-curated retro game library.
Okay.
Nope, no way.
Retro it is. Deco thinks that only new games make money. Let's prove him wrong and have the world's greatest retro-style arcade ever.
Woohoo! I'll pick out only the best games, don't worry.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to this project.
Yay! Okay, let's talk about new projects. Is Naomi in? Yes, Naomi is involved with Queen Bee this time. Sorry, Juniper.
Hell, I know exactly what sort of project I'd want us to do. Streamer support. Assembling and packing away my streaming rig each day is ridiculous. And duct taping a webcam in front of a screen is a lousy hack.
Hello, Justin. Good to see you. How are you doing today?
If I could just step right up to a game and, I don't know, swipe a card or something and be streaming with a direct feed in seconds? Well, I can think of a dozen streamers who just flock to our place to get a piece of that.
Yeah!
Actually, I think I know how we could do that.
Hello, Zachary. Welcome. Good to have you. Hope you're doing good.
I could rig up a general-purpose daughter board which plays man in the middle with the video feed, works with an RFID reader to get a streamer's info, ties into a central video encoder on the Wi-Fi network. Yeah, I can make that happen, and without damaging any classic hardware.
I'm doing good, Justin, thanks. Had a migraine earlier today, but that seems to have left me. Thank goodness. So doing pretty good.
Once more in English, please. I know software, not hardware.
We stick a thingy in the thingy and everything works just fine. I'm sure there's some legal and copyright issues to tackle, but if we can do it, let's be the world's first streaming arcade.
I like that we're basically, without the family restaurant thing, we're almost becoming NAOMI, which Naomi was like, ew, gross, pick a lane. I want to be on the cutting edge of technology and the arcade community. Do whatever you have to do to integrate 20 beep broadcast systems into our games.
Finally! No more hauling around a bunch of duct tape and webcams.
A new tech project? And not just repairing an old monitor? Yeah, you won't regret this, Crystal.
Aw, Zachary. Sending good vibes to you. I'm glad that you're here, though. It's good to have you. One more thing. The name! What do we call it, everybody? If this is going to be my baby, my dream arcade, I've got a name already in mind for it. So, barring any objections, I'd like to welcome you all to... Okay, something that involves Naomi's name. And I know I had 2 weeks to think about this, but I honestly didn't think about it. Good job, me. I've actually been so busy trying to get through all the branches of the letter. You won't believe this. I'm at 96% of Luke's route now. I'm so happy. So that's what I've been spending my time on instead of thinking about what would be a good Naomi arcade. We Naomi Games. Okay. Or Nene's Arcade. Okay. Yeah, ladies first, 96%. Oh man, it was great. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly there. Ugh. Oh, like her last name. Ferriscade? Is that a Fairchild? Naomi Ferriscade? We know it. No, man, NAOMI Games. I'm trying to say it like with no. Yeah, I like that. Ferriscade. Can I fit? I wonder if I can fit her whole name in. Naomi Ferriscade. Does that look right? Welcome to Naomi Ferriscade. Nerd Spirits. I like that too, Catherine. I was gonna call it Pixel Heart Arcade because of the name of her achievement. Fairwave Arcade. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that actually. Fairwave. Oh my goodness. The ship will never die. Yeah, Fairwave. I like that. The cool arcade. Let's do Fairwave. Is that right? Yeah, that works. I like Fairwave. Fairwave. Let's call it Fairwave.
Fairwave.
I like it. We can work with that.
Let's hear it for Fairwave.
Our home lot lives again. How exciting.
Beep, yeah.
A toast, then.
We did work hard on this name. It was a group effort. Good job, everybody. Raise your glasses and drink to Fairwave. One by one, everyone raises their glasses. I fetch my room temperature drink and raise mine high in turn. For those we've lost and those we've yet to meet. For Fairwave and the future. For Fairwave! Woo! Crisis averted. We got the name. Let's keep going. Hold on. Where are we at with everybody? Ooh, that's a spicy. Yee. I had a water glass too, Mara. Oh, that's great. Alright. Make a save, and let's keep on going. Time to find out what the conflict is. Doop-a-doop-boop-boo. It's gonna be rough, probably. Please don't be so bad, Naomi. Doop-doop-doo-doo-doo. Hey, that's better than my water kit. That works. Oh, alright. Everything's gonna be fine. It's fine. Okay, Zachary thinks this one makes logical sense. Okay. Here, fingers crossed. I'm super anxious, though. I'm super anxious, not gonna lie. Oh, and it's already begun.
Crystal, we've got a problem.
You two are just involved in each other's conflict shenanigans, aren't you? There's no separating you two. Gavin, we're minutes from opening the doors. Unless the building is literally on fire, is this something that can wait?
Unfortunately, no. Naomi may have put Fairwave in jeopardy.
Don't listen to him. He's worrying over nothing.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously?
Oh, bed's calling for Yuli. Good night, Your Majesty. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining us for a little bit.
Yes, I'm certain that the lawyers will just pack up and go away once you tell them that the whole thing is worrying over nothing.
It's just a penguin. Who cares? And even if someone cared, who's gonna know? Come on, Gavin. Why do you have to be such a control freak over every little detail?
The devil is in the details. And thanks to your actions, we're going to end up sued to hell and back, where I'm sure you can plead your case with the devil himself.
Okay. We're damned? Hot diggity, let's start sinning. What even is that option? Hot diggity. Oh, I need to do 2 for science. We'll come back and I'll pick a better one than a manager would, but I need to know about hot diggity. Oh. Oh my goodness. Is this the purge? Are we purging? Because I've got a few transgressions against moral decency I'd love to indulge in today if that's what we're doing.
Ugh.
It's not that big of a deal. It's not like we're committing a mortal sin.
If we could please be serious for a moment, I'll explain.
But sinning! I wanted to know about sinning. Yeah, Mara, my mind was in the gutter too. Alright, both of you settle down. What's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Enough. Settle down, both of you. Let's take this from the top and assume I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Which I don't. I'd like you both to explain to me, calmly, what exactly is going on.
So frustrating.
I'm perfectly calm. It's this one who's freaking out.
Nonsense.
I assure you I'm not freaking out. I'm having a reasonable reaction to what has transpired.
What is going on?
Fine. Gavin, you tell her, then I'll explain why you're wrong.
Gavin rubs at his temples, feeling a headache going on.
Naomi wants to put her pingo up front. I don't think it'll earn any tokens, but I'm willing to let that go in the spirit of compromise and to support her dream.
How very noble of you.
But she's put a topper on it, and that's the problem.
A topper? What?
A piece of cool artwork you stick on top of a cabinet to attract players. Like a sign or a statue or something. They're usually sold with deluxe versions of game cabinets and...
And Pango doesn't have one. Not an official one anyway. So Naomi made one. By taking a Pengi statue and repainting it to look like Pango.
Okay, I'm with you so far. What's the problem? What games am I interested in playing? I mean, basically anything that's got dating sim elements, visual novel, RPG, mystery, anything that's like weird stuff going on, like time travel shenanigans, or there's like a mastermind behind stuff. I like kind of weird stuff like that too. I have a pretty wide range of games I like. The only thing I don't really like is like FPSs, basically. Everything else is fair game.
Do you have any idea what the Pengi brand even is, Crystal?
It's, some Japanese corporate mascot? I've seen it all over the place.
Exactly. An iconic character of the Matsushita Collective. A corporation which is not exactly known for leniency when it comes to copyright violation.
Hey, Game Dan's back from his cleaning! Woot woot! Heck yeah, good job, Game Dan. And thank you, Justin, I appreciate that.
Yes, we live in the age of social media. Brands are becoming more aware that fan works are free promotion. Except Matsushita is decidedly not on board with that.
Take this matter seriously.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Japan be like, basically. Oh, that's true, yes. For a long list of games that are on my recommended list, please see my Discord channel.
I've heard tales of them suing children's daycare centers just for unlicensed Pengi decorations on their walls. They've driven people into the poorhouse for pirating Pengi anime. And now, Naomi has doomed us all by defacing the idol of a vengeful god of capitalism to make her precious fake Pango statue. We are going to be sued into the ground the instant photos of that surface online.
Oh.
Objection.
Exaggerate much, Gavin? Come on! Some company over in Japan isn't going to give a crap about a red penguin on top of an arcade cabinet in a little place like ours. No insult intended to Fairwave, of course. But we are small time. And so what if they find out? So what if they get mad? We just apologize and take it down.
Come to think about it, I guess I know more about Pengi than I thought I did. Pengi is so universal, so pervasive, that it's like background radiation. I don't even notice the character. But I have heard the stories Gavin talked about. Generally speaking, they don't end well for the little guy. And we're the little guy. I really should talk Naomi out of this. Gavin doesn't argue just to win. He only argues when he believes in the point he's trying to make. He believes we're in danger. I mean, Gavin's right. He's absolutely right. But like, it's better to err on the side of caution. Absolutely. I mean, you can't get like any... Just get like a random penguin statue somewhere. Yeah, I'm like, should I try compromising? I'm curious to see what the compromise is. The conflict is you're picking Gavin's side. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Okay. Let's try compromising. Probably not gonna matter either way, but try. Now, hang on. There's always some wiggle room, right? Some way to find a comfortable middle ground. Maybe we could take down the penguin and Ashley could craft a replacement. One which wouldn't violate too many copyrights?
I think not.
And get on the bad side of Sega for unlicensed Pengo art.
Oh,
Oh, for crying out loud! There's no compromise needed. There's no crisis at all. Why are you even considering this, Crystal?
I want to support you, Naomi. I'm just trying to find a solution that works for everybody.
No! Gavin's always doing this. He's always stepping on my dreams while he claims to protect them.
And
And you're always pulling me back when I want something, like at the auction, and...
I'm sorry? I'm always pulling you back when you want something. Do go on.
And I thought this arcade was supposed to be for us. For you and for me. An arcade of our dreams, just like it was for Miss Francine and her husband.
I mean, we did call it Fairwave. I'm not saying that.
It's my arcade too, and I should be able to decorate it however I want. I just wanted people to love my game, that's all. And if you won't let them, well, fine. Take down the penguin. See if I care.
But I'm not... No, there's no helping it. I got into the middle of yet another conflict between Gavin and Naomi, and she won't back down. She's too invested in winning this. Alright. Naomi storms off to her workshop and slams the door shut behind her. Quickly, I move to follow her to explain, but Gavin stops me.
Crystal, we need to open the arcade. And you have to be there for the opening ceremony.
Beep that! The arcade can wait!
It really can't. We need to get the penguin down and open the doors. I'm sorry. And take it from someone who Naomi hates. It's best to let her cool down a bit first.
Aw, Gavin.
I stand in the way of her dreams far too often, I know. I hate doing it. I hate asking others to do it in my stead. And I apologize for having to involve you in that.
Naomi doesn't hate you. It's just... well... I just don't know what to say now. I feel kind of deflated after that, just like... I mean, all of these are good. What do we think, guys? Yeah, 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Gavin on this issue, for sure. But, what are you gonna do? Let's do 1. I've gotten to know Naomi's heart ever since Flotsam Beach, and I think this is more fear than hate. She's scared that you're going to tear down everything she loves. She's been scared of that for a long time.
I hadn't intended.
That wasn't my intention. I want to protect those dreams.
It's a matter of perspective. You hold her back from accidentally harming her own dream, but to her it looks like you're... well, Dekonami. Damn.
Clearly I need to speak with her more. Try to understand her on her own terms. Perhaps I have been avoiding directly addressing this conflict for too long.
Yeah, it probably would be good to actually talk about the conflict.
But I feel she'd rather see neither of us at the moment. Perhaps later, after the opening ceremonies are complete.
Apologies.
For now, I am afraid we need to tend to our arcade first and foremost. Excuse me.
Yeah, I agree, ladies first as well. That, you know, this makes some sense. With just emotions running high and not just out of freaking nowhere. Teo. Gavin moves to take the dodgy-looking red penguin off Naomi's game before any customers can get a look at it. He does take care not to damage it, however. Nice. I can't handle this right now. I've got stuff. I got stuff to do. Alright, let's go look at this. Most of the time, I'm drawn to Showtime stage because of the flashing lights and the hit beats, not because it's completely silent. No music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to its flashy lighting rig going is kinda depressing. And listening to Naomi mutter as she works, she undoubtedly feels the same way.
Oh.
This was working fine earlier. Why isn't it working now? Oh.
Fortunately, Teo is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game.
You may need to re-image the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where we can get a replacement copy of the files if needed. This is the third release version of Showtime Stage's software, right? Those are easier to come by than the more modern fourth version, oddly enough.
The files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping. And if so, well, you might not be able to dance at all today. I'd have to order a new part. I'm sorry. There were just so many games to get up and running, and I must have missed this ticking time bomb of a hardware failure.
Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time.
Hey, Naomi, listen. About earlier...
No.
Yeah, no. A, I'm still cross with you about that, and B, I've got other more immediate problems.
Right. We'll talk later then.
Mm-hmm.
She's not wrong. This is definitely an immediate problem. Could have been nicer about it. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, and Teo's dance moves bring the crowd in. Getting it working for opening day is a priority. This isn't the only game we have which uses a hard disk, right? Can we pull and reformat one from another game, using Teo's files to make it a clone of Showtime Stage?
Well, it'd mean voluntarily disabling one of our other games, but... Wait, I know! Wild Rider! That piece of poop is always crashing on us, and it's not like it's very popular. Let's yank the drive from that and make it a Showtime Stage drive.
Yeah.
I can have that up and running in an hour.
Sounds perfect. I'll send you the files, go get a bite to eat, and be back in time to show everyone what a great dance community we've got here at Fairwave.
So it'll take a bit of time, but we'll get our stage back in working order. Good, good. Maybe we'll get through opening day without any major problems aside from this. Maybe. We're good. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. I guess Gav and Percy. Which one of you is lower? Gavin. Okay. Taxes, please. Okay. Queen being Ashley. Alright. Which one of you is lower? Ashley. Okay. Luckily for you, you get to have Ashley. Welcome. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Come back to me, Naomi. Alright, the least of our problems.
Crystal, we've got an electrical problem. 3 of the retro games have shorted out. I don't understand. I tested the power supplies. Outright rebuilt a few of them. Unless someone's seriously scuffling their sneakers and shocking the coin boxes, we're talking a failure somewhere in our electrical wiring.
Calamity after catastrophe, they just keep piling up.
What?
The toilets! Command the troops. No way. We are not giving in just because of a few bugs in the system. We are the Funplex expatriates, the proud crew of Fairwave. Did we give up when Deco came knocking? Hell no, and we aren't giving up now. I want to hear some solutions. Talk to me. Ashley? The group exchanges nervous glances, then thankfully stops to breathe and think.
Ooh.
I will become the plumber we need. I mean, not exactly, but I'll grab a plunger and do what I can. We'll have to close down the bathrooms for now, but I'm sure we can convince one of our neighbors to loan us theirs, maybe? I'll check next door with them before I go do battle with our demonically possessed toilets.
And while I'd say this vending machine issue is human error, I have enough faith in my own error checking to say this human is not responsible. I'll make some calls with our distributors and see where the chain broke down. Also see about ordering some quick replacement stock.
Mine's a bit more complex. I need to replace the fried power supplies, but I can do that. I can do most of those today.
Aw, no problem, Zachary. See you later. Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, and hope you can hang out longer next Monday stream too. It'll be when I'm back from vacation anyway, but good to have you. Take care.
Meanwhile, I'll put a feeler out to the indie arcade community online. See if we can get an electrician with arcade experience out here quickly. I've been meaning to get back into online groups, and even if it means popping my head up in a crowd, I'll do it.
Okay. Good solutions, people. Good solutions.
I won't be able to work the floor while I'm taming our restrooms, Crystal. Are you good with covering for me? Things seem to be getting more intense as the day picks up.
You 3 focus on your tasks at hand. I may be the boss, but I was a floor attendant originally. I can handle whatever Fairwave throws at me. Got it?
Gotcha! But I'm changing out of this first. I don't want to get poo water all over our new mascot. Toodles! I'm on it.
You can count on me.
Alright. I don't know if Naomi's put our argument behind her, or if she's just too focused on what's happening now to really linger on it. I know I'm too focused myself, even if I do have a lingering worry. Alright, well, here we go. We got Queen Bee. I think this is... I can't remember what this one was. Is that Percy? I think this is Percy, Queen Bee, Teo. Who do we got? Well, Teo, I guess. Bunny time. Pretty cute. Okay. Sir, please stop that. I forgot that we could do all of these ones. Oh, hi guys, you're back, eh?
I knew it. I knew it. Crystal, about our missing inventory.
Oh.
When I get my hands on whoever did this, I found the electrical problem, Crystal. Sabotage! Sabotage and treason! An enemy agent walks among us!
Okay, so we have some insight to what's causing all these messes, but it's a chaotic jumble right now. One at a time, please.
Our suspiciously low snack inventory was indeed not human error. The delivery truck never arrived here. It was routed to a garbage dump due to computer error. Or as I suspect, malfeasance.
And malfeasance explains our electrical problems too. Remember my joke about someone scuffing their feet and shocking the coin boxes? Nope, that's actually what happened. An external shock, not a grid failure. Someone's got a battery or some other shock prod and we're using it to crash games.
Must be the same someone who flushed a bunch of wadded up paper towels and firecrackers down the toilets. It's a war zone in there. I was able to dredge up one super gross chunk of it, but we'll need a professional plumber to get the rest. This is all sounding way too suspicious to be random acts of hooliganism, and it also ties into what I've been handling on the floor. I've had to deal with pranksters all afternoon too. I've been so busy playing firefighter, running from blaze to blaze with a leaky bucket that I haven't been able to put the pieces together. But now it's clear, and I know what I must do. Okay, I think I've got a good idea of who's behind this, or at least someone who knows what's going on. Agreed, Mara, we gotta vote them out of the airship. Eject them quick! Oh, sounds good, Justin. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your day. I'll go deal with them while you three finish cleaning up the mess.
Are you sure? Maybe you should have some backup.
I don't know how to fix power supplies, hire plumbers, or order new snacks. I need you to help me with those things.
You can count on us, Crystal.
Very well. But keep us informed, please. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. I just can't not hear that song. And with a nod of solidarity, all of us split up, each on our own mission to thwart the ne'er-do-wells. Alright, let's go thwart some ne'er-do-wells. Okay. Did I see... No, I didn't see. Never mind. Alright. Oh no, poor Ashley. Get down, Ashley! Okay. Well, let's have our hospital visit. You still kind of remember the dance? Nice, Mara. At least there's a plus side. I just wonder who my visitor is. Oh no, she's crying! When I look over to see who it is, I see Naomi standing there, tears streaming down her face. She rushes over to my side, embracing me in a hug.
Oh my... I was so scared.
Naomi, I'll be fine. It's like a Hollywood gunshot. I'll walk it off.
You were bleeding everywhere.
Okay, a larger than usual Hollywood gunshot. But the doctor said it'll be fine in a month or so. No big deal. Trying to downplay the seriousness of it all does nothing to placate Naomi's frustration.
What? It is a big deal. How could you just toss your life away like that, jumping in front of a gun? How could you how could you try to protect people from harm? I can't criticize you for that. I just got so scared when I saw you bleeding on the floor.
How could you protect people?
I mean, just hours before that, I was mad at you over a penguin statue of all things. It feels so silly in hindsight. I mean, if the last thing I'd ever said to you was in anger.
Of course, now she's replaced her earlier anger with self-resentment. Not exactly an improvement. Having newfound perspective is great, but it also means you shouldn't be so mad at yourself. It's okay, Naomi. You stood up for what you believed in, and I love you for that. None of us came off looking great there, you or I, but we can learn and move on. Yeah, I think I like to. Yeah, girl, think before you speak. Couldn't agree more, Game Dan. I offer her a gentle smile and take her hand. Glad we're all on the 2 train. I admire you, Naomi. You stood up for what you believed in this morning. Right or wrong doesn't matter. Angry words don't matter. What matters is your spirit. I'm never going to hate you for speaking your mind. And we can't always agree on everything. Arguments happen. And they won't tear us apart. Not ever. I promise you that.
Even when I'm yelling at you about a silly penguin?
Well, I can't say I'd enjoy being yelled at about a silly penguin. But I don't think it's going to make me abandon ship either. Naomi sighs and wipes away some tears.
I can be very opinionated, let's say. But that doesn't mean I need to yell. It doesn't mean I need to be angry. I can stand up for myself without throwing a fit.
Well done, girl. Very nice.
I guess people in love argue from time to time. It's normal. But next time, I'll try to do it without the fireworks.
Aw, Naomi. And I'll promise the same thing in turn. As long as we remember that we love each other no matter what, we can talk through any problem.
It's going to take a lot more than a little shouting about a penguin to make me break up with you, Crystal. I think you're stuck with me for a long, long time. And I trust you to protect my dream, even when you have to protect me from myself.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I hate having to pull you back from that dream, though.
You're not. You're helping me be realistic about things. Miss Francine was a dreamer, but she also tried to be realistic. I should aspire to be more like her. I guess I just freaked out a little when Gavin stepped in and stepped on my idea. Obviously, he doesn't care about my dream the way you do.
Well... And we're back to the Gavin versus Naomi rivalry. When I was only a floor attendant, it wasn't really my responsibility to sort that one out. But, as the new boss, I think it's time to try to put this one to bed. Finally. Gavin isn't exactly a fire-breathing monster, you know? He's a mere human with all their flaws. We're one team fighting against the world. He fights just as hard for all our dreams. See things from his perspective and you'll understand he's trying his best to help us all. I kind of like 2. Actually. I think 3 would be my second choice, but I like 2. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Ladies First likes 3. Okay, we got a few 2s. Okay, let's try 2 and see how it goes. Hey, none of that. He's a champion of Fairwave.
Oh.
But he keeps tearing down everything I care about.
He's trying to support everything you care about. Like today, he wanted to protect your dream by keeping your enthusiasm from landing us in legal hot water. It's not like he takes joy in having to do things like that, but he does them anyway because he wants us to survive and thrive. To fight against people like NAOMI and win. True, sometimes he lacks perspective. Sometimes he goes too far. But that's why we need to be there to work with him instead of against him, towards the future. Oh, she liked it. Making Fairwave soar is going to take all of our efforts. You, me, Gavin, everybody. And we'll argue and clash, but in the end, we'll figure things out. Can you try to get along better with him, please? Try to understand him, instead of falling back on assuming he's a villain.
Okay. For you, I can try. I'd like to avoid something like this happening again. I want us to get along, honest. All of us.
Aww. Look at this boy. And speak of the devil of Fairwave arrives. Oof.
Apologies.
Am I interrupting? I wanted to be certain Crystal was well.
She'll be fine. We'll be fine. All of us. But Crystal could probably use some rest at this point. Gavin, how about we go raid the snack machines and talk?
Pardon?
Excuse me? Talk? What about?
You know, stuff. And things. I feel like we never actually sit down and talk, you and I.
And that's when Naomi discovered she actually was in love with Gavin all along and dumped my butt. Bad ending. Naomi offers me a quick but very careful hug before leading a confused Gavin out the door. Good luck, Gavin. Hopefully they'll find some common ground. It'd be nice for something positive to come out of the mess that was our opening day. Seeing the person I care for the most was certainly a boon to my spirit. Now they could only do something about the food. Ugh. Disgusting. Alright, how are we doing with everybody? Well, things are looking good. Right? Yeah, Mara, you're probably right. He's probably leaving us. In short order. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out very soon. I wonder who's gonna stick around this time and who's gonna leave. I was pleasantly surprised last time at how many people actually stayed. Maybe I will be pleasantly surprised again. Do I have a favorite book? Oh my goodness. That is so difficult. I have so many books that I've read. Hold on, I need to think about this for a second. Trying to think like through all the books in my bookshelf that I've read. I've read so many of them. Trying to think like which one I always turn to as like a comfort book. Oh, actually, I know which one it is. Hold on, I need to see what the title of it is. I'll be right back. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. I can't remember the title precisely. Hold on. Okay, so one of my favorite books is called An Old-Fashioned Girl by Louisa May Alcott. And it's about a girl named Polly who's from the country and she goes to the city. When is this set? Look, I have a lot of books. My bookshelf doesn't even hold all my books. I have boxes of books behind me. I think the story's set during the 1800s, but I really love that story. One of my other favorite stories is... crap. Why is my brain dead today with books? It's the one about... Her name's Sarah, and she goes to a finishing school. Something princess. Something princess. I am a book nerd, I am. Crap, now I need to find this other book. Hold on. What's the one with the princess? Thank goodness I have everything in my bookshelf in alphabetical order. Yes, A Little Princess, that's it. I love that story by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Oh, it's one of my favorites. I love those two books. For series, I gotta say, the Chronicles of Narnia series is my favorite book series. I can say that but it's hard for me to pick a book in that. I also really liked the Inkheart series until the final book, and then I wasn't a fan of that. I didn't like how the story ended, but I really love the first and the second book. Yes, Mara, that is the one with the girl who's rich and her father dies. Yes. What did I think about Twilight? I read the Twilight series. I think I was too old by the time I read Twilight. I think if I was younger, I would have appreciated it more. I will say that the second book in the Twilight series, can't remember what that one's called, but the one where like Edward decides that he needs to break up with Bella to protect her. The book where she's dealing with like the heartache of it, I think is still one of the best portrayals of someone dealing with a broken heart, because it's just like, at first it's just feelings, and then New Moon. At first she's like talking about her feelings, but then it's just like months and seasons are passing by, and that's each chapter. I was like, oh, that is so apt. That is exactly how it feels. I was like, damn, that got me. But I mean, it was okay. It's not my favorite. It's not the worst story I've ever read, but it's just kind of okay. I have other books that I like more. Anyway, speaking of reading, I've gone off on a tangent. I'm like, oh, I have this book and this book and that book. I could talk about books forever. Okay. Anyway, back to Fairwave. Where were we? I'm never giving up on my dreams, Deco! Get out of here. Oh, did you, Mara? Yeah, I had the Little Princess too. I loved the movie. Even though it didn't follow, scene for scene the book, I still love the movie. It's so good. A book review stream? Oh my goodness. It would be a long stream. Oh. Hello, Naomi. What's going on? Did I catch... No, I actually missed your favorite book series game, Dan. Could you post it again? Okay, we're just talking about Deco Naomi. That's fine. We have to try. Okay. Will you help me, everybody?
I told you that I would protect our dreams. That holds true even today. Yes, I'll help you. Together we can accomplish great things.
Animorphs. I don't think I've heard of that one. Animorphs. Oh yeah. True. Harry Potter. That's also a good one. I never read Percy Jackson.
I'm willing to fight for my dream. I want Fairwave to be everything I've ever loved about arcades. Yes, let's do this!
That's the proper attitude, Crystal. We will protect what we love together.
Animorphs is a trip. Intriguing. I'll have to look into that. Yes, please do type up a tangent. I love it. I love book tangents. Teens become animals to fight mind-controlling aliens. Dang. Sounds awesome. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's... I'm surprised I never actually did read Percy Jackson, because I loved Greek mythology. I also loved Egyptian mythology. I'm gonna have to get into that one of these days. Alright, so, what's our plan? Hold on. What do you got, Naomi?
Definitely. What What are you looking at me for? I don't have any ideas.
Well,
You could try Googling for her accounts?
I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris?
Yup, I even used Yahoo, Bing, AltaVista, and Webcrawler.
Fablehaven. No, I don't know the Fablehaven series, Gigi. I have no idea what half of those are.
Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I mean checking online forums for arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately to try to open up to like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's gotta be lurking in one of those places. Oh wait, I know! If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt the ghost monsters online, well, I'm positive Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
a winner is you!
A winner is you! World is under attack by mind-controlling aliens called Yerks. These aliens come in the form of tiny slugs that slip into the target's mind through their ear. Ew. Delightful. Yeah, I've not read Fablehaven. Alas.
Of course. And with my help, we can establish fake accounts to spread the message so far and wide that she can't miss it.
Ooh, all about magic creatures in the real world. Okay, that sounds cool.
I suggest we use a public internet access point to keep it from being traced back to Fairwave, though.
Ooh, road trip!
Road trip!
I can tell from Gavin wincing at this that he's not a fan, but he's not a fan of Iris in general, so...
Good work!
I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's pretty quirky, but it just might work.
Well, I did say I wanted options. Involving the cops after all the semi-shady things we've done is risky. So is provoking a rival gang of armed hooligans. So is infiltrating Deco's palace. So is... Okay, posting a few troll messages isn't that risky, given how many social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advertising dollars, but it could annoy Sue. What's the best path forward? But before I can decide, Juniper raises her hand.
All of these sound great, but... Crystal, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal nice and quick. You can't go gallivanting around the city chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters today.
I'm just on crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile.
Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember?
A group of kids encounter a different alien race called Andalite that come to Earth in order to fight the Yerks, but he has crashed, so he gives his power to turn into animals to the kids. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna finish today. That's the dream. I mean, we're in the final chapter, so we should be able to finish it.
But I have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do this for you. You've had to tackle all these problems since joining the Funplex by yourself. Why not step back and let us handle this one?
Well, okay. But I need to be there when we finally confront Sue. While you're out and about, I guess I'll get some rest, so I'm ready for tonight. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, probably doing kindness again. I do not want a repeat of the pizza eating episode. I did not enjoy that. Alright, well we haven't seen this yet, so we're going to troll the internet. Calling out Sue on the internet is risky, but we're more likely to reach her in the virtual world than the real one. It's worth a shot. Naomi, I'm going to loan you my Iris account password. Just install the free app and log in as me and it should work.
Got it. I'll pick the arcade community she's most likely to visit and ask around about her.
And I'll help Naomi get the word out quickly and safely, so she isn't at risk. We'll use a public access point and stuff.
You sure you don't want me along for this?
Absolutely. I want you rested and ready to go when we confront Sue later. Let me take care of this.
Okay. Good luck, you two.
Roger, Roger.
You can count on me.
Roger, Roger. Story becomes the kids figuring out how to fight the aliens off without revealing who they are, and while trying to figure out who the controllers are. Controllers being those taken over by Yerks. Okay, interesting.
Sure, Naomi. Count on me, I told Crystal. Count on me to dive headfirst into something I've only just recently started dipping my toes in. I don't like people. A person can be great, and I love chatting with someone one-on-one, but teeming masses, large crowds, faceless anonymous cyber audiences, yikes. I'm trying to be better about this. I mean, I have to be. Supporting Fairwave properly means online communities, which are the best ways to find parts. But Crystal is something of a social butterfly, and I want to at least try to keep up with her, even if it means charging into a gang hideout tonight. I want to do my part. I want to support her dreams. Heck, support my dreams. Even if that means smashing my way into an internet community like a bull in a digital china shop.
Iris, online.
Hello, Crystal. Naomi, I mean. Sorry, you're logged in as her, so I get a little confused.
The chirpy voice of Crystal's digital assistant brings me out of my own inner world. A glance down at my phone shows the smiling face of Iris, a glowing cartoon on an LCD screen.
It's so exciting to be able to work with you. Normally I'm a one-user gal, but mixing things up can be fun.
Okay, let's see how to do this. Hey Iris, launch web browser.
Browser open. Where to?
Hey Iris, load http://www.
You don't have to preface everything with, "Hey, Iris. I understand you just fine."
Oh, right. I keep forgetting that Crystal's app is surprisingly responsive to normal human speech.
Nice. Oh, see you later, Kit. Thanks for popping in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, how do they do that, Mara? I'm like... My husband does that too, just starts randomly talking to strangers. I'm like, how do you do that? That's terrifying.
Iris starts opening apps on my behalf, getting a browser ready to go. I refocus on my phone, trying to ignore the others in the restaurant around me.
Ooh. We get to see Naomi's hand. That's so cute.
Okay, so... Load up the Quarter Pumpers community forums. My account there is...
Nope.
Nope.
No, we shouldn't use your account. I can generate a bunch of throwaway accounts for the forums you want to post to while looking for Sue. It's safer that way.
Oh, right. I definitely want to be safe. We're safe, right?
You're on a public access point in the middle of a greasy spoon diner. Plus, I'm behind 7 proxies, so good luck finding who we really are.
Oh, thank you. Am I really thanking an app?
No problem. Okay, form online. Generating an account. Blah blah captcha, I am not a robot. Lol lol lol. We're ready to go. Okay, let's start writing posts. What do you want them to say, generally?
Right. The other thing I've been grappling with in my head. The best results would probably come from calling Sue out, like some sort of obnoxious internet troll. But, well, do I really want to become a monster to hunt a monster? Crystal is relying on me. I have to get this right. I wonder, what would she do in this situation? How would she approach this?
Okay, see you in a bit, Game Dan. Mood Mara, by the way. I would totally be shy and hide too. What to do here? I mean, we are on the kindness thing. Let's try pleading.
I just can't do it. I don't like contributing to the toxicity of online communities. These are people like me who love arcades. I should appeal to that love. Recently, Fairwave has been having trouble with a local gang called the Ghost Monsters. I'm afraid that we may have to close down if we can't restore our reputation. Please, we just want to talk. Can anyone help us? We need to find Sue and her friends and discuss matters with them before it's too late. Help a fellow arcade in need. We all love games. Even Sue loves games. So let's work together to make a bright future for all arcades everywhere. Thank you for your time.
Sounds good.
Aww, what a heartfelt plea. I like it. I hope it works. Okay, now to get this posted.
Ah.
Ba-doop, ba-doop.
One by one, pop-up windows automatically open as various fake accounts repost the message across related communities. Please, we just want to talk. Can anyone help us?
Friendship is magic. It's true.
Okay, now we sit back and wait for some responses to come in.
And you think we'll be able to provoke a response?
99.97%.
Really? That's better odds than I thought it was possible. Okay.
Near absolutely. I have to say, I'm impressed with how much effort everybody's putting in on this. I can tell from your voice print analysis that you're not totally comfortable right now.
I'm sitting on a hard plastic diner seat.
Not what I mean. I mean emotionally. I've learned a lot about you through your interactions with my user, Crystal. I mean, I can't draw up a complete psychological profile because my system isn't tuned to analyze your identity, so there are some gaps, but... Well, we have some time before my tracking software likely picks up anything. Mind if we fill in those gaps?
This is... weird. Okay, so I know Crystal talks to her phone like it's a person, so I'm not too surprised to find it talking back to me like a person. What I am surprised about is that I want to talk too. Something about Iris is just so... personable. Kinda nice, you know? Well, what did you want to talk about?
About your spirit. What drives you, why you do what you do. I'm designed to understand people's spirit, hopes, and dreams. That way I can better assist them in being realized. You're currently engaged in a romantic entanglement with my user, so I feel I should get to know you better. What is it about Crystal that has you willing to do things like this for her?
Well.
I like her. I like her a lot. And she likes me.
Insufficient input. Come on, open your heart. Spill the tea.
Iris.
I have a hard time feeling comfortable around people. I can do friendly. I mean, I'm friendly with the folks from the Funplex, from Fairwave, yeah, but... around Crystal, I feel like I can just be me. I can say anything. I don't need to think and rethink about how I'm fitting in socially at every given moment.
Girl, I feel that.
Crystal started out just being another person working at the Funplex, but gradually it's like... I began to understand her dream, and so did she, for that matter. The more I understood that dream, the more I loved her. This is what I want. I want to be with someone wonderful, someone I feel so close to. I want to share in each other's dreams. I want a happy future together. And for that, I'd do anything.
Input process. thank you for your assistance. I'm glad my user has people like you in her life. And if you ever need some digital assistance, don't hesitate to call on me.
Wow!
I guess I should probably open an Iris account for myself if it's this useful.
Well, sure, but the free version has a few restrictions.
When you have pizza on a bagel,
Notably, you may need to be aware that when you have pizza on a bagel...
Ooh, they're disappearing.
Uh-oh!
What?
Uh-oh? What kind of uh-oh? I'm very much not in favor of uh-oh.
Our messages are vanishing off the boards I posted them to.
Immediately, my mind races to worst-case scenarios. We've been backhacked! The cyber police are coming!
No. Likely it's just the moderators erasing our messages. Although... No, some of these are on notoriously unmoderated forums and chans and stuff. Oh! You've got mail! Literally you. Naomi. That's odd. I could have sworn we were untraceable.
With shaking fingers, I switch from the Iris app to my email.
Oh no, is that Clyde?
I'm sorry for what happened. I didn't want to be there that day. I didn't want to hurt your arcade. Honestly, neither did Sue. But you can't draw attention to us like this. We're trying to lay low. Sue's in a very bad situation right now, and you're just making things worse for all of us. If you want to talk with us as a friend, if you're willing to keep an open mind, I'm attaching our address to this message. But please don't come if you're going to start trouble. Things are bad enough as is.
Clyde! Sweet bean! Does Clyde always message us back, or was it because we picked the kindness option?
Wow. Any idea where this message came from?
I could try to trace it if you want.
On second thought, no. I think we've risked enough today. Can you add that address to my contacts?
Certainly, Miss Naomi.
Thumbing through my contact list, I confirm the address. As well as a name. A very surprising name.
Yo, Clyde, you spilled the tea on your girl Sue.
Iris? Did this name come with the address info?
Yup. Why?
Whoever sent this message, they clearly wanted us to know this. Sue's real name. Oh boy, I'm not sure if this makes things better or worse. Okay, I think we have exactly what we need. Time to go home.
Already? But we've been having so much fun. I understand, though. We should get back to Crystal. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you. And thank you.
Hello, Dad.
Tea from Da! After we spilled the tea, I get tea.
You spilled tea.
Yeah.
Is that you're supposed to cry over that, like spilled milk?
No. Spilled tea is just gossip. You don't cry over gossip. I guess unless it's very sad gossip, but... Oh, thank you for the tea.
Hey everybody, thank you for the hello dolls. The wall of Da.
The wall of Da.
Guys having a good time tonight?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I should be finishing this route up tonight. So it's another one done.
Nice.
Yeah.
All clean and with a nice bow.
With a nice bow, yeah. Tied up with a nice bow. Yeah, not coffee Da, it's tea Da this time.
Yeah, it's tea Da. This is tea specifically to help her continue to read without doing too much damage to her throat. So hopefully.
Thank you, much appreciated. Oh, it probably won't be too much longer actually. We're nearly done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I will let you guys get back to it then.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good evening, guys.
Alright, thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I think, yeah, Da's favorite book is Dune. He's told me this many times. He loves the Dune book. Yeah, no coffee, Molly. I enjoy coffee more than tea, but tea is better for your throat. So that's what I've got.
Home. Time to go home. The Funplex was home, and now Fairwave is home. Anywhere I can be with Crystal is home for me. I know that in my heart. I just hope that we can use what I've learned here to keep our home together.
Fingers crossed. I awaken to pain. Alright. Speaking of your friends, here's one now.
Woohoo!
We've hit pay dirt.
La-ti-da. Aw, man, I missed it, Gigi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I approve of paid dirt. What do we have?
My mission with Iris was a success. Sort of. We made contact with someone in the Ghost Hunters at any rate. We've got the address of Ghost Hunters HQ and, well, a little something extra. Sue's real name.
I'm guessing it's not Sue.
Oh, it's Sue. Sue NAOMI.
Dun dun dun! Tsunami? We've been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Deco Nami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue is actually Deco's daughter... This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. A mercenary hacker could be convinced to betray her boss, but a dutiful daughter would be less likely to do so. Deco didn't seem particularly enamored of the ghost monsters, though. Even if it means breaking up a family, maybe I can use that to drive a wedge between them. Either way, this just got a whole lot more complicated. Okay, this changes everything.
Hard to believe, isn't it? I'm not sure how you're going to win Sue over to our side now that we know this. But I want to be there when you do. I'm with you to the very end, Crystal. In sickness and in health.
Oh, I didn't realize we got married.
I just mean, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to be at your side. I wasn't, like, proposing anything. I wasn't suggesting anything else. Can
I do two? House spring for the wedding. I kind of want to do it and then time travel back to one. I think I'm gonna do it. We'll come back to one. I do!
You do what?
Accept your proposal. Where's my ring? How's spring for the wedding? I think a springtime ceremony would be lovely. Or we could skip the ring and the ceremony and just elope.
I'd enjoy that. In the spring, I mean. Not the eloping thing. If you're serious and not just making a joke.
Dang, did we just get engaged? I think we just got engaged. Girl, I think we just got engaged. Maybe. But let's try to survive the night first. Then maybe we'll consider flying to Vegas to be married by an Elvis impersonator or something.
Yeah. Let's stay focused. Right. So, what's your plan for convincing Sue to backstab Deco and join forces with us?
This tea is hot today. I'll say. Iris told me I only get one chance at this, that I need to go with whatever I do best. But if I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. Simp instead of sip. Well done, ladies first. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this?
I think now that we know a bit more, and someone in her group reached out to us, that we should absolutely try to win over her heart. If we approach as friends, waving the olive branch and trying to understand her heart a bit better, maybe we can make this work out for everyone. What do you think?
Nice, Mara. I can see it. More flies with honey than vinegar and so on. I'll consider a more friendly solution.
Okay, sounds good. But really, it's up to you. It'll be getting dark soon. Still, no sense putting this off. Just let me know when you're ready to leave.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to everybody one last time. Thank you, Gavin. Ashley? Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Which one was it for you? Maybe none of them do it. Hold on. Have I done the top one? Yes, okay. I'm like, one of those did something. I can't remember which one. Percy. We love you, Percy! Always and forever. Queen Bee is always an easy one to do. And tomfoolery. Juniper. I could be a rebel without a cause. If I ever see another pizza bagel, I will hurl. You're my best friend, Juniper. Always. Alright. And we're here.
This is creepy. Who would want to hang out around here? The rats and the cockroaches are probably locked in an eternal war for supremacy.
Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyway.
Correct! Nostalgia Commodities Inc. is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Palace LLC.
Oh, good. So Daddy Dearest also owns her secret pirate tree fort. We've come this far, though. No turning back now, right?
Right.
I'm going to try to stay in the background on this one. But if I see an opening, some place where I know I can do some good in the conversation, I'll jump in. Let's do this!
Alright, let's do this. Save the game! Okay.
You are now ready to proceed. Good luck!
Alright, let's go. Sip of really hot tea. Let's eavesdrop. I motion for Naomi to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. Okay, so we're gonna eavesdrop on their talk. Let's see. Your reckoning is at hand, Mr. Nami. Sue, Deco, good to see you. Apologies for barging in at this late hour, but you're a little difficult to track down, I've found. Food Dan in a box! Hello, Food Dan! Good to see you! How are you doing, sir? Deco's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear. What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online. Jeez, Tad, relax. Relax. Clyde. There's our boy Clyde. Okay. So what happened here? Okay, so he's like, nothing you do will save, blah, blah, blah. pass out at 1 a.m. Well, thanks for popping in before you passed out. It's good to see you. Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. I step forward, my fist clenched, ready. But before words escape me, someone is by my side.
Don't listen to this crusty old casino-loving, arcade-hating jerk, Sue. You don't have to keep propping up his business. You're a strong, independent hacker who don't need no CEO.
Nice one, Naomi.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times. Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't utter a word or move against Echo. They clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense. In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice. After all, Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the world of arcades, NAOMI knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it, and you can't win. Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the exit, as forcefully as you like, perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Exactly, Mara. That's what I was thinking too. Father knows best. Listen to your father. Seriously? Vindictive much? Do it. Ugh. Fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is the moment. I need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on her control freak father. And it has to be something absolutely true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Crystal Wave Rider to pull one more rabbit out of a hat. Well, I have lots of options, so I guess I'm going to go with kindness. This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. Sue, through our recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry. If you'll hear me out, I know I can help you see that too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him, he needs you. But if you'd rather mash us into paste, well, I stand on one foot, arms wide, to make it a bit easier for her. Do as you wish. Are you quite done babbling yet?
A foolish fool.
Get this over with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this fool. And yet, Sue's holding up a hand to stop the two goons she was about to sick on us. What are you waiting for, young lady? I said to get rid of them! It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You afraid Crystal will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
I run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out. And if you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man. What? Shh. The adults are talking. Deco's visibly seething, but Sue's clearly taken the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Choose violence. We're ready to collect kneecaps today. Hey, when I bring Queen Bee, we're gonna bring that crowbar. Don't you worry. I think this is my 3rd time doing kind, Catherine. I think. Okay, Crystal, okay. You've got a temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. Say what you came to say. But if I'm not, like, super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma, you're out the door. Or possibly the window. This is it. My chance to convince Sue. I have to do this. And it's not just me. I have Naomi beside me, lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile.
Yeah!
You've got this, Crystal. I believe in you. You've got a pure heart, one that beats with the passion of 1,000 arcades.
Aw, girl, thank you.
Okay, so I'm not good with metaphors. But still, I know if anybody can reach Sue, it's you.
Huh. Impressive loyalty there. You know, I like you. Always good to see another lady out there rocking the technology sector. Dang, we got another 25% just because we're going out with Naomi. I like that.
Thanks. I like you too, I think. Okay, so you messed up my lovely, wonderful arcade, but...
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Crystal, lay it on me. What is it that makes Ponytail Girl dig you so much? Let's hear your case. Deep breaths, count to 10, refocus myself, and then I slow my racing pulse, bringing this down to something more heartfelt, more personal. I have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't just about being convincing. I need to befriend her and lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. I glance at Iris on my phone screen, who simply shrugs. We're entering far more subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me what responses may or may not work. It's time to be the best I can be on my own. Okay. I can't even see where we are. Let's appeal to her love of arcades. I think we can skip through most of this. It's not that great. A lot of the games are busted.
True. I see some monitor burning and a few corrupted ROMs. There are telltale signs, and some of the power supplies are probably shot. But I bet I could get a lot of these games fixed up and working in no time at all.
Whoa, seriously?
You clearly love games just like I do. You've got the spirit of a retro gamer. I can see now that when you hurt my games, it wasn't because you wanted to. You never willingly hurt a game. So I'd be happy to help.
Seriously? You think you can appeal to her love of these pieces of garbage?
Such a shame. Such a shame.
The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in a landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's to love?
Wrong.
Damn it, Dad, they're not junk! When I was a kid, I used to love going to your arcades. Bring your daughter to work day was a treat. I got to have fun and enjoy all these great games. I felt special. Like I was a special kid because my daddy ran an arcade. I felt good. Like you were this amazing person I would look up to. But then you started throwing them out and replacing them with beeping slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing he's losing her, Deco switches tactics.
Am I not generous?
And I gave you the games you loved. See? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them out, I gave you a very generous gift. As my beloved daughter. It's not going to be enough just to say she loves games. I have to take Deco down a peg. Okay, I think we can skip. There we go, nice. invite her back to our arcade. Let's invoke the power of friendship. Oh, Naomi's calling out Clyde. Hold on. We gotta get the Clyde love in here. Hold on. We need to do the Clyde love. I'm all about the Clyde and Sue-ship. What, this smattering of thugs and children? You think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her or clothe her? Laughable!
I do that. I don't care if it takes my whole allowance or I have to go get a real job. I'd help her if you won't.
Clyde, this isn't...
No. Sue, please, listen to me. I don't like speaking up. And your dad, he scares me. But Crystal is right. We're your friends. And we'll be here for you. Right?
Beep yeah! Ghost monsters, ride or die! 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America, according to many critical studies.
So, please don't feel you'd be alone if you choose to side with Crystal. You won't be.
Clyde shifts embarrassedly, averting their eyes to the ground, shuffling their feet. It's like they really want to say something but can't find the courage within. Call him out, Naomi! Call him out!
You love her!
Yeah!
Aw, so cute! It's okay, Clyde, just admit it. You love Sue!
Clyde looks shocked that Naomi just outed them, but eventually they shrug and smile warmly at Sue. Sue blushes in return, yes! Ah, heck. I love you too. I always have. Ah, yay! I'm so glad we got to see this. Sue sweeps Clyde up in a giant bear hug and places a tender kiss on their cheek, causing the timid one to turn bright red. Yay!
It's true then. Love can bloom on the battlefield.
Yay! Oh, this is the best. I love it. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue, friendship is irrelevant. What matters is power, and your friends have none. Do you really want to trade a powerful ally for a weaker one? As much as I hate to give in to some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquering all, well, I'm a ghost monster.
Ghost monsters for life!
Beaming, Clyde squeezes Sue's hand tightly before Clyde steps back to join their friends. Yes! Best timeline. Absurd. Simply absurd. Also, you can stay with us if you want to. Hold on, what did, I want to know if Clyde did anything different.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong.
It's fine, we're good. We're good. That was the best. That was so good. Whew. I didn't ask for this war, Mr. Nami. All I did was end it. You did this to yourself. Think about that when you're behind bars. I'll hope for you to eventually come around to understand your own errors.
My only error was not destroying Francine and her damnable Funplex sooner!
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still...
And the ghost monsters removed Echo from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes as if a great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved and I relax into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting to say the least.
I I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Crystal. You're still here. You. Oh, I knew you were special. Knew it from day one. If the heat ever cools off and we make amends with the lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings. So, we square?
As long as I get invited to yours and Clyde's wedding, we're square. Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you, giving up so much. And I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
Whoa. We did it. We really did it. I mean, I knew we could do it. I really did. Yeah.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
We saved the arcade! Okay, so things are gonna be a bit wonky for a few days, and we'll have reporters swarming the place and maybe some cops. But we did it! We saved the arcade we built together.
A place where we can have a future together. An arcade of our dreams.
I love you. Thank you so much. It'll be everything I've ever dreamed it would be.
Agreed, ladies first. She's very good. Naomi also has so many more voiced lines than all the other characters. The next few days pass by in a blur. Okay, let's skip a little bit. As for Fairwave, good games, good drinks, good times. We promise friendship and fun in equal measure here at Fairwave. We're not as large as some barcades, but we make up for that with a quality experience that keeps our regulars coming back for more. It's true. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
You know, Matt, having conquered both donuts with books and booze with tokens, maybe it's time to expand to new horizons.
Water slides with wineries, mini golf with margaritas, bingo with brewskis.
The sky's the limit when it comes to inadvisably mixing leisurely liaisons with various vices.
Hang gliding with hangovers.
On second thought, I think we just found the limit.
Oh.
I love those two. But the arcade, in the end, is less important than the people who call it home. Oh, so cute! Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Stop that. We lost our lower bodies, but it's fine. We're still really cute together. Oh, they got married! Yo! Yo, look! Look it, look it, look it, look it! Look it, look it, look it! We went through with the spring wedding! Yes! The dream we shared so long ago, sitting and watching the nighttime waves roll in at Flotsam Beach. That dream came true. Fairwave became our family arcade for many years to come. Just like Miss Francine before us.
Another bad chip to replace. It's getting harder and harder to keep these old games going.
She does look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, you're right. But not impossible. There's still so many great games to restore. And if anyone can keep our arcade dream alive, it's you, Naomi.
As dreams go, that's not a bad one at all. It's everything I ever hoped it could be. I'm so glad I found you. And I'm so glad you found me. Together, we'll make sure the spirit of arcades lives on forever.
In the end, I can honestly say I found my dream. Naomi and her whole world became my dream, and I'd live happily in that world for many years to come. Cute! I've got cavities from the sugar. Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. It seems my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Gavin stayed! This is not a drill! Gavin stayed! What? Gavin stayed! Gavin stood watch over our dream, protecting it for many years to come. As our business manager, he took advantage of the fall of Deco's Palace to make Fairwave the hottest new arcade destination on the block. But most importantly, he never lost sight of the real goal. I'll protect your dream to the very end. Ensure you can always make the arcade you've always wanted. You can count on me as a friend and ally in every battle to come. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. Thank you, my dude. Yay, Percy's still with us too. Oh my goodness, Gigi, I hope so too. Percy only had 2 years left to live. Naomi did not stay in Gavin's. I was not able to do that. But with the success of Fairwave and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough.
My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all.
He'd live many years to come, thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score.
Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see him.
When the 4 Heavenly Kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes.
Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for beeping forever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm going to come back and visit. And often.
And that she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows and even brings some other big names to the arcade. We always livestream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while.
This win is dedicated to Crystal and everyone else at Fairwave. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine.
We always keep Fist of Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life.
I'm really proud of you, you know. You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it. You did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that.
A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you.
Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper the Life Coach. And you know I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though.
Yeah, we lost Ashley and Teo. Dang it. Ashley stayed as our main floor attendant for a while, but as we got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Fairwave mascot costume. One of those people worked for a big name arcade and offered her a job to create cosplay for them. Ashley parted ways with us for that dream job. It makes sense, considering we were never that close. I just wonder if she's happy there. Ladies first, did you get taken over by Zachary? Wait, who's Ashley? Poor Ashley. I don't know why I find it so hard to keep her around. Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Fairwave until he got offered a job as their regional community manager. Teo put his crewmate Dee in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dancing tournaments around the world. He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he just never connected enough with anyone here to stay around. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again, hop on our stage, and show us his moves. I know one time we kept Ashley. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Fairwave. Thank you, Fairwave. My spirit is restored and my future is bright. at last I can say I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this and won it at great effort. But happiness is my reward for this day and every day to come. We did it! Yippee! Alright. Yeah, Queen Bee was ahead of Ashley in the last poll, so we are going to be doing her route next time. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh well. That's fine. Let's see if we can see our girl. There she is, right to start. Nice. Alright, guys. Well, that is it for Naomi's route. And, I will say the conflict was a little rough, but it wasn't too bad. We definitely had worse to deal with. And, if nothing else, having the whole Clyde and Sue romance really take off in this was fantastic. I loved that to death. Oh, that was great. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this. I'm glad we could do it today. So let's see. Next Monday, I am off on vacation with the hubby. So there will be no stream next Monday for sure. Yeah, GG. Cough, cough, Teo. The literal worst, Mr. Teo. Yeah, so this Saturday will be a Danganronpa stream, of course. And I'll be back Friday from vacation as well. So there will be a Danganronpa stream the following Saturday as well. So Danganronpa is uninterrupted. I'm hoping I can do an Arcade Spirit stream when we're back from vacation. It'll just depend on what happens that weekend. And we have one more ending with Ewan, which is coming out tomorrow. So the rest of this week is back to Steam Prison and Finn, basically. So yeah, all kinds of good stuff in the pipeline. And I'm gonna continue working on my letter branches. I'm gonna get close to that 100 for Luke. Oh, and then I will rest. And thank you, ladies first. I intend to have fun for sure. And glad you enjoyed the stream, Samantha. Alright, that is it for me. I'm gonna go finish my tea. And, yeah. That's about it. Alright, everybody. Thanks again for joining. Until next time, bye-bye!